Okay, a core part of our small cap growth strategy is investing in innovation and identifying innovators and trying to find them early when they are at the most dynamic stages of their growth curve and when their stocks are the most inefficient. So how do we find them? Well, it's really an outgrowth of our 10-step research process. It's getting out in the field and identifying companies in places where many investors are not looking. If you look at the Russell 2000 as a whole, almost 60% of those companies are followed by 5 or fewer sell-side analysts. That compares with 3% of the S&P 500 that fits in there. So we've got a relatively large pool in which to fish. And we're using our 10-step research process with the core being the 2,000 company meetings a year that our investment team conducts, and then going out and doing our own channel checks with customer, competitors, suppliers, and distributors. By going on site, meeting the people running the businesses, seeing the manufacturing facilities, seeing the distribution centers, the retail outlets, etc., that gives us the basis to identify those companies early and to be able to be there, as I said, in those earliest and most dynamic stages of their growth profile. Where are we finding innovation? We're finding it in a lot of different places, and oftentimes in places you might not think. Areas such as value-based retail, where there are companies that have grown their business tenfold over the last 9 years. In pet food, where a leader in that space has grown at retail over 20% for 23 consecutive months, over 8 months at over 30%. In financial services, where consumers are changing from going into a bank branch to apply for mortgage loans, credit cards, personal loans, to shopping for them over the internet. We're seeing it in areas like industrials, where people are looking at new building materials and the innovators that bring them to the marketplace, that not only realizing strong growth, but strong profitability increases. We're seeing it in technology, whether it be in communications technology, whether it be utilizing the cloud, or even in areas like video gaming. Last year was the first time that we saw mobile and social games exceed console games in worldwide revenues, and now we're seeing the evolution of esports, where you're literally getting millions of viewers and corporate sponsors that are moving toward that space and creating many different growth opportunities. So we see growth opportunities across the board, and again, it's a function of going out and being in the field, being there firsthand, seeing the companies that are creating that innovation and the management teams that are leading it, and having that fundamental bottom-up process driving the stock selection that then leads into our portfolios and creates our growth strategy.